Stop what you're doing right now and go grab a bottle of Miracle Food, suitable for all ages, the perfect cleansing reboot, and it promotes a healthy immune system. Created by some of the most powerful superfoods on the planet, Miracle Food in this day and age is perfect for you. Don't wait, chakradoctor.org. Go grab your bottle of Miracle Food right now. Let them know Viral Hip Hop News sent you. Let's go.
To talk about DMX, man. He died. It's probably like what, maybe 3 weeks or a month ago now.
Damn, that's crazy.
Did you ever meet him? And if you did, talk about his tragic passing.
Yeah, man. I met DMX in 2000 and early 2000. Tom Arnold had done this movie with him, and I go downtown to meet him because I want to see him, and he's racing cars. And Tom Arnold was like, "Yeah, I want you to come on down." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Can you talk to him a little bit?" I go, "What do you mean?" He doesn't realize that when he's not up, we still filming and this, that, and they were, walking on eggshells and giving him this and giving him, make him happy. And he was just the kindest heart cat in the world. He was a young, happy to have life. Like, oh shit, I can race cars automatically. Some shit I probably wanted to do when I was little and I wasn't able to. And you guys are saying anything you want, as opposed to this is how it's done. This is where we're going. This is how, you just, it was kind of a lot of people's fault on not giving boundaries to it. But to him at that certain time, he said that too. Mike Tyson said he realized some of his friends were his enemies and some of his enemies were better friends to him. So I loved him. I love Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats is my man. Every time I see him, I want to hug him or say something. But X changed hip hop. X gave hip hop another identity after Pac died, after Biggie died. X all of a sudden was that move, those beats around the world. Stop, drop, open up shop. People don't even understand what that means, but it just liked rhyming it. And I think he gave it a whole different feel, a different bark, a different move. I heard that stuff too, that, they were talking about how, Ja stole the style and he was mad and all that stuff. Nobody can be X. No matter how much Ja Rule sounds like Ja Rule the Damager and DMX, Ja Rule was Ja Rule. Like he had his flow too, but nobody was DMX. Nobody, period. It was, and if you put it's like Snoop. And certain rappers, you put places, that's who they are, right? And Snoop, DMX, Tupac, Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, Wu-Tang Clan. Think about Old Dirty Bastard. Just to do his voices and the way he looked and how he moved, and sometimes being able to understand his words, that's a whole new culture right there. That's a whole new style that you have to deal with that you've never ever seen. But I think DMX had his group, his style. It was a lot like LL Cool J. I know a lot of people are not going to understand what I say, but when LL first came out, it was like, I can't rock without my radio. He was muscle bound. He was jumping around. DMX had that same persona as LL Cool J, just with an edge of a dog on it. It was a trip. But I've seen it. I've seen different moves to it. I've been around it since the beginning, fam. Like, I started rhyming in 1978. I was 14 years old. I was in 8th grade. My brother took me up to the Bronx. I saw Timmy Hall, who's Dr. Timmy Hall now, who I still love to this day, Timmy Hall and Johnny G. And I thought they were going to be the next thing out of the Bronx. And I just thought I was going to be a rapper. And DJ Tommy Allen, he just passed too last year, WBLS. Bless his soul. But I was MC Johnny T in the mass production crew. So I was literally at Prentice High School when I saw Will Smith perform, where I saw that it was called the Force MCs. Then it became the Force MDs that wind up singing that song. What is that song? I'll remember in a second. But I used to go up to Printers. I used to go up to Broadway International. Anywhere I can see hip hop. I became friends with MC Light like in 1987. I liked everything about it. Like I was down with Bad Boy and Diddy, and we were always doing. I had groups in Detroit. I was about it, man. It was definitely about it. So when I say DMX was different than anybody else, it's because I've been from the beginning.
Who your top 5 MCs, man? Being a brother from Brooklyn, seeing it all, experiencing all genres of hip hop and levels of hip hop. I'm curious to know who your top 5 MCs.
Big Daddy Kane, Talib Kweli, Jay-Z, Nas, KRS-One.
In that order?
That's fire.
Yeah.
In that order.
Fight? Anybody want to fight?
So hold on. You said Big Daddy Kane. Who'd you say after that?
Biz Markie, no?
Big Daddy. It was Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, okay.
I had KRS-One.
Yeah,
Jay-Z, Nas.
Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie. I know people are going to say you can't put Biggie in because he only had 2 albums, but I was best friends with Heavy D, and Heavy D said, Sal, I've never heard a flow like this guy and how he puts things together. And I put Talib Kweli.
You did with Talib, that was it. Okay.
Yeah. I love Common. I talk to Chuck D all the time. Chuck D is one of my favorite MCs, and he was pivotal in this. And if you now go back and check his words, it's a trip. But the triple and double entendres of Jay-Z is crazy. But I can give you the top 20, and I would never give an order. So quick. 2 Chainz, Andre 3000.
Okay.
I would go down to Chino XL, Joe Ortiz, Eminem,
Big Pun,
Royce 5'9", Big Pun for sure.
Yeah.
I got to what's his other kid?
Eminem.
I put Eminem. E40.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To the Bay.
E40. There's a kid now at a his name is Q. Ninth Wonder just produced him. I'm telling you, fire going to be like up in the top rolling. I think Kanye's in the top 20. Kanye proved that he had flow as well as an ear that no one else, not no one, but a lot of people didn't have.
He's a musician.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because we talk about, I said Talib, and then Talib and High Tech. Like, I remember when High Tech was rhyming, I thought it was 2 MCs. I didn't realize he was also the producer. That was dope. Who am I leaving out? We can go to Kendrick. We can go to J. Cole.
Did you say
2 Chainz. Huh?
Did you say Pop?
Yeah, man, this is SamAnt, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of y'all who are going to check out this documentary. Shout out to my man Lonnie Fresh. Do me a favor, go to YouTube right now. Go subscribe to Viral Hip Hop News, one of the best hip hop platforms out here right now. We also have The Hub, Hip Hop News Uncensored, of course, the podcast, the baddest podcast out, the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. We drop 7 days a week, doing this thing 100% independent.
There was not one day that I was at work on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that I wished I was somewhere else.
Now let's talk about the Players Club because you, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that's like your first major role in a movie, right?
Taking over the game. Sincerely appreciate each and every one of y'all. You can grab merch on the YouTube site. You can talk to me on there and much more. SamAnt, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Oh God, you the man, Cass. I spit white like a clan mask, and I'm a hustler.